Hi everyone, this is Kay in the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel. Sure appreciate you being here. It's lovely to be here with you as well. So let's begin. We're going to do a general reading for the collective again. Starting off with the Intuit Oracle to get the past, present, and near future energies. All right, so Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, thank you so much for enveloping me in your beautiful wings of angelic guidance, protection, love, and strength. Yeah, so please guide me. Yep, guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly. Archangel Michael and Holy Spirit, let's ask a different question today. I decided it might be, I felt like it was a good idea to say, what is it that our viewers want or need to know today? What is it our viewers want or need to know today? Friday, let's see, February the 2nd, 2024. What is it our viewers, it's new to me guys, our viewers need to or want to know? Past, the birds, communicate, negotiate, chatty, debate, discuss, flighty, nervous, ADHD, making contact, noisy, text or call someone. That's past energy. Okay. Stallion, this is present energy. Break free, tame versus wild, strong emotions, desire, driving force, unbridled, sexual energy, freedom, unleash the inner beast. Okay, let's see here. In the past, somebody's been thinking about communicating with somebody. Near future, illness, illness, fatigue, stress, deteriorate, loss, theft, reduction, filth, decay, irritation, worry, fear, anxiety, waste, and nagging. Something nagging at somebody. Okay, so it could be yourself nagging at yourself, right? Doesn't mean someone else. It's a person outside of you who's nagging at you. It could just be your own intuition nagging at you. Well, trying to get through to you. It could be the thoughts that you're having that keep coming up, which basically is your intuition. They keep coming up, nagging at you. But you're trying to break free. You're at this present time, you're feeling like you're unbridled, and you have this break free desire and energy to be sat in right now. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Now, this might seem like it's negative, but we may end up with cards that actually talk about it in more of a positive angle. Okay? Just don't fret. Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, what can we know about birds right now for the past? Thank you. Please clarify. We got a star, that's guidance, yeah, and a ring. Okay. All right, what about near future? Remember, I try to get them out before I start interpreting. Near present day is there's a mountain and poverty mindset. Well, there you go. All right, so what about our near future, Archangel Michael? What is it that our viewers need to or want to know? Need to or want to know. There's some kind of bare-chested, handsome guy who I usually refer to as the Emperor. I'm going to move these guys a little bit, just so we have a little bit more room for near future stuff, right? We need to make room for that. Okay. Excuse me. And now I've already shuffled, so I'm just gonna cut and get a card for the past Archangel Michael? We have clubs. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Sheesh, okay. Present day, box. You will receive a gift. Lovely. And near future, firecracker, excitement. See? I mean, this is positive, and this is positive. Okay, let's get some tarot. A couple of tarot, please, Archangel Michael. For the past, there's the first one. 8 of Cups, walking away. And the 3 of Swords from heartbreak. Wow. So the present day energies of the Stallion, breaking free, the mountain and poverty mindedness, with a gift, a box, a gift that you'll receive, probably to help you get out of this here. Upside down, Hangman. Yeah, that's a gift. That's an awakening, guys. All right. And the Emperor, very interesting. Haha. All right. So like your future self is giving you a gift. Your future self is an Emperor. There you are, future self. Emperor. Okay, so near future, please. With the mice. The Emperor card, gentleman number 2, number 28, and 24 for the heart, and firecracker, please, Archangel Michael. 8 of Wands. There's some communication. And we have the Queen of Swords. Yee. Okay. Well, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. So, I'm pretty much clear with this. I'm pretty much clear with that too. And this one here, I'm sourcing it. Let's see. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. And then we have the 8 of Cups walking away from that, and 3 of Swords. So what I get from this is that, let's look at the birds for a second. There's some kind of communication, negotiation, chattiness, debating, discussing something, nervousness, making contact, noisy text or call someone. Well, it's possible what I'm seeing here is that something's been brought to light to you through divine intervention, the guidance of the stars, you receiving either intuitive hits, downloads, whatever, or somebody's been watching out for you and they've seen something, and you've seen possibly something on your own. You might have had like a curiosity in the sense that you felt guided to look at your I mean, you're walking away from heartbreak, 8 of Cups. You're walking away from something significant that you invested in, collective. So it means that somebody has been doing something that is not what you would like, obviously. And with the contract, it's either like a partnership with somebody, in my readings are usually relationship focused. So this would be like a spouse, someone you're married to, that you've seen they've been chatting with, texting or calling someone on their phone. Something made you think you should check what's going on with them. Maybe you were standing behind them as they were texting and they didn't know you were there, or you were able to see the text messages on their phone. But so they're going to be kind of bullying you in the sense that, come on, it's nothing, it means nothing, and what if I brought up all this you know, what if I said this about that, you know, something you did in the past, and they brought it up. And so what's happening is that they're telling you that they're going to threaten you with emotional blackmail, basically, and a manipulation, if you don't just let this go. Just turn the other way, turn your cheek and look the other way. Just let it go, right? And they really just want you to get over it. And don't make anything of it. And they're trying to make it really seem as though there's nothing to it, nothing about it. So you just getting all your, you know, you're all getting all tied up in knots for no reason. But maybe one too many times for you guys, hey, collective, that you said, okay, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I've done it before. I'm not going to do it. Or if you haven't done before, you're just the type of person that says, no, I don't deal with a person who's supposed to be committed to me and loyal to me, who is talking to somebody else, and God only knows what else. So it's time for me to walk away. And you walk away brokenhearted, right? You walk away brokenhearted. 3 of Swords. From what you learned. You learned over here. You got some information. You seen something. One bird was talking to the other about something. And these, you know, this birds they do represent spiritual messages as well, and that's why the Star card would be out here. It's just intuition kind of thing. You just need it to just randomly, possibly, just out of the blue, you thought, wonder who she's texting. Wonder who he's texting. And I'm saying she now because we have the Emperor over here. Okay, so present day, guys, we have you, Emperor, you know, the Stallion. You're breaking free. See, you're walking away, right? Because you're brokenhearted. You're breaking free of that. These are, you're walking away from being tamed, like just settling over here and looking the other way, to being free and wild, right? Wild, I guess, is relative for you. But strong emotions, obviously feeling brokenhearted. You have some strong emotions to deal with that's causing you to feel like this. Okay? It's like you need to unleash the inner beast, or unleash the past from you. Break free from that. Find your strength, your inner strength, and courage to be able to let go of this, you know, feeling emotionally and mentally impoverished, that's holding you back. It acts like a mountain, okay, on your path. And we do know that when we're hurt like this, there's some strong emotions, there's memories, and there's just like, am I worth it? Am I worth it? My another, or this relationship's gone south because they chose to be with somebody else. They don't see me, obviously, as a worthy contender. You might start thinking those ways about yourself, if you haven't already, since childhood, saying, you know, I'm not going to have the best out of life, especially in relationships, because no one seems to see me as being a worthy love partner, relationship, one that they want to commit to forever. You might have that kind of mindset. This is a mountain. It's a mountain on your path. Our mindset is a mountain on our path, or not. It's either yes or it's not. It is or it's not. So we have to get over the mountain by unleashing our inner beast and letting go of the past, and realizing, like, look at this horse, which is a stallion, right? This is like the Emperor here, Stallion. Very, very, let's see, well, versatile, yes, but very vital and virile, and just gorgeous and strong, you know, quite capable. Looks good. I mean, he turns all the other mares' eyes. Let me tell you, in the field, in the pasture, he's turning the mare's eyes. onto him, because he's just got so much vavoom and vaving in him. The stallion, I mean, he's potent, right? The stallion's potent. He's the one that the farmers or the horse ranches used to impregnate their mares. So they obviously are seen as highly valuable, and they have a lot to offer, right? A lot to give. And so they shall, and they will do it quite happily too, I might add. So the gift here is that you're going to receive an awakening. Right now, okay guys, collective, you're going to receive an awakening. You're going to have an epiphany. You're going to have a different mindset come through your mind frame, like your mind. It's going to come through, and you're going to catch it. You know, it's not just going to walk by and you're going to go, I didn't notice that, blah, 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 blah. You know, you're going to actually catch it, because it's going to be something that is just going to grab your attention. The mind, an epiphany, right? Like an aha moment, where you know when you receive that, you're going to do this, because you're going to be sitting in Emperor energy, okay? You're going to do this. When you get on your feet, back on your feet, this is all going to go, right? It's not like, there's no more blocks. It's going to be gone. Look what you're doing here, okay? It's all going. But right now, this is where you're at. But right now, also, you will be receiving an awakening, okay? We don't awaken fully every single time we receive an awakening. There's different, throughout our lifetime, we will become more and more, awakening here, and then another awakening, another awakening, another awakening. You'd be more and more enlightened after each awakening. And I know what happens to me, but it's going to be different for you possibly, is that especially when I'm sleeping or meditating too, but most often when I'm sleeping, because I'm in the alpha theta brainwave at that time, really relaxed, not really having any thoughts, because I'm trying to sleep, and it shows up as like bright lights, just like this, really, like flashes, but not the reds and the yellows and the oranges and stuff. It's like bright white flashing, going off in different areas of my brain. It seems like it's my brain, and it may very well be. What do I know? It could be, it's the inner sight, right? My third eye area, but it's going boom, like this, kind of like a lightning storm, and then it stops. I mean, it's not just going to go on like this for a long period of time, because that would be too much at once. So I remember when I first started meditating, like, what was it, 20 some years ago, right? First started meditating, and after a while, when I started getting like much more relaxed into it, and how I meditate was laying down. So more often than not, I would fall asleep. And just for that moment when I fell asleep, just in that moment, I get this really bright light, and it would be so fast and so bright that it actually hurt my forehead, like from the inside, which I imagine is my third eye, right? My third eye. But it was such a quick flash that it didn't last more than a millisecond, but it was so bright. And that would happen not every night, but every now and again. I guess the more time I spent in meditation, I was, the soul said, okay, you're ready for this truth and this information, this aha epiphany. So we're going to shoot some more into you. It's like a syringe, right? Shoot some more into you. And it's like, wow, I would be just falling asleep into the theta brainwave, and then boom, like this. And it was like, whoa! I'd wake up and my forehead would like, oh my God, there's that light again. And I really didn't know what it was about, but I had a inkling, because it's never happened to me before, especially when it happened for the first time. It's like I had an inkling it had something to do with spirituality. That's about all I knew. Yeah. Because let me tell you, I didn't feel a whole lot different like the next day or anything like that. But later on down the road, I started having these thoughts and these like these things just, I guess I could call them truths, okay? These truths, these thoughts that weren't really something I would have ever entertained before, but they were coming into my mind, and I'm going like thinking to myself, how do I know that? How do I know that? You know, it's like suddenly I become an authority on some particular thing, just something, you know, small or big or whatever, but it's like, how did I know that? So then I had to, you know, I remembered that, yeah, I'm getting downloads, you know, but now in bed, you know, when I'm going into theta, because it's beta, alpha, theta, and then delta. Delta is when you really get into a deeper sleep where it's going to, you know, you're going to be able to go into REM, which is dream state. Well, beta is being totally alert. You know, you're like thinking and doing stuff, whatever. You're just what you do during the day. Alpha is where you might sit down and you might just kind of be going, relaxing a little, right? And you just kind of, you know, it's like, oh, okay, I'm not so busy being physically busy or anything like that, or mentally busy, and I can just kind of relax for a second. And then theta is where you really, if you stayed in alpha too long, you'll slip into theta, which is into sleep, right? So I am slipping into theta, and bada bing, like this, and it doesn't hurt like it used to hurt. And I recognize it for what it is, and I, you know, like say, oh, okay, I'm getting some more downloads. Okay, so that's kind of what happens with me. It may happen to you like that too, but that's what I get. The box is unwrapped and it's opened, and I get this. You see that? Bing, bing, bing. See, it has the lines like the sun coming out of there, because that's the halo of enlightenment. All right, you're going to be sitting in, if you're not already, because this is present day, Emperor energy, which is being really in control of your emotions, in control of your mind. You are like balanced between heart and mind, of course. You come into like a mastery of just being prepared energetic wise, in the sense that you are in touch with your higher self, you know it, and you use it, you put it to good use, and you do things, you know, do things that are morally correct, you do things the right way when dealing with people, and, you know, you're just an upstanding individual. You're seen as somebody who is very powerful and a leader, just because your energy is hiked up. You become a master manifester. You're able to, through your thoughts and your emotions, you are able to bring things into your experience without much thought and emotion, but knowing, because you trust and have faith that if that's what you want and it's not going to hurt anyone else or yourself, then you know it's happening, it's going to come. You just have trust and faith in that, and then it shows up quite quickly. Master manifester, not a manifester by default. You are now masterly manifesting by knowing, you know, like you actually know that's what you can do and what you're doing. So by default, we're all manifestors. We're all manifesting by default. Otherwise, really, it gets to be more and more like, as I say, 20 years ago, I was getting hit like that with higher knowledge, truth, or whatever. And as the more I had those awakening times, the more of it I was mastering of this manifestation, you know, magician type of ability, skills. So yeah, the more and more you become higher vibe like this, the faster you can bring that manifestation out of the ethers into your actual experience right there and then. So this is what, you know, we're obviously like this, right? But let's see, mice is like feeling that you've lost something. You might have been distressed. You're going to be distressed here. Okay, I just got it. I just got it, guys. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's saying You have a fear, okay? You have some kind of anxiety about moving forward in love, right? Towards somebody that you see as the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you could be a little afraid of Queen of Swords, but only if she was in the reverse. And in this case, she is not in the reverse. You should not fear this one, because this one is so fair, so intuitive, so discerning, so like chatty, and will talk to you and, you know, give you the time of day. They will. Now, if it was King of Swords, I'd be a little concerned, more so concerned. But you're going to have chats. You're going to have conversations with her. This here you can put to rest, because you as long as you know you're stepping into the Emperor energy, following your heart's desire, which is for a true love right here. You know, this is you loving yourself too, by the way. When you're Emperor energy, you do actually care about your well-being, not just everybody else's. You know, I remember saying to myself in the dream, I had a dream about my mom and dad. My mom was doing all sorts of wonky things. You know, it was a dream, right? It doesn't mean it's real in my real life, right? She's doing all sorts of wonky things, and it's like, my dad was, he was, you know, still supporting her like he should, of course. But in the dream, I said, I believe you love her more than you love yourself. That's what I said. So it's about learning to love yourself first. How can you really love somebody else before you love yourself? How really can you? It's like loving your inner child. How can you really be a really great, like, have that hope of being a really great parent to your children if you haven't taken the time to love your child within you? Help them, support them, tell that child within you that you love them and you're there for them all the time, which of course you are, but you know, not necessarily aware there, if you know what I'm saying. But you want to be able to be that for yourself, and that's the Emperor energy. And of course, it's the Empress energy too. So that you can show up authentically and truthfully with that pure intentions, which is all about the Emperor. Pure intentions, because he's done it for himself. He's done the work on himself right here. He's become that stallion. He's been hit with truth about himself and, you know, received the awakenings, right? He's been gifted with that inner sight, that inner spiritual knowing. And this is not going to be an issue for you because you're here. Like from here, present day, you're taking it into your near future, right? You're here and you have pure of heart intentions for somebody else. This Queen of Swords, all right? So guess what? You're going to be like, just like, throw that away, right? It's firecracker time. It's excitement. It's 8 of Wands. It's good times. So cross watchers, if this isn't for you, if you're the feminine watching this, because it's like a reading for the masculine, that communication is coming. Okay, you are sitting in the Queen of Swords energy, or at least he thinks you are. So, you know, hear him out. Of course, that's what you would do if you're sitting in this energy. Be fair, be fair, and which is that, and just make sure that he gets a chance to, have his day in court with you if that's needed, okay? Because he's been like highly stressed about this. That could be like the 9 of Swords sitting right there. Okay, guys, so hey, masculines, let's see what can we see, Archangel Michael, what the Queen of Swords might say either now or when they touch base, they get in touch with their Queen of Swords. To me, I guess it would be like an Empress, right? But it's not showing up here, but that's only because I'm sure the Empress would have come out, but I only got so many cards, and I do that for my developing my own intuition, knowing how to read these cards for you guys. Okay, so practice makes perfect, right? Why else do you get hits of downloads if you're just not going to put them to good use. So then you wouldn't get hits of downloads. That's basically how it works. You don't get hits of download if you're not going to, because they, you know, spirit knows, your soul knows if you're going to use it or not, if you're ready to use it or not. And if you're not, there's no point in you having that knowledge. And it was the same for me too, guys. It was no different. Same for me. And there's still things I don't know, obviously, that I'm not ready for. Otherwise, I'd be, you know, I'd know it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Okay. I am so sorry for the way I treated you. Yeah. And thank you for being you. You light up my world. I love you. I'm so sorry for the way I treated you. Maybe you had harsh words with, she had harsh words with you, or the two of you back in the day. But thank you for being you. You light up my world. She just digs you. She really, really digs you. It's just something about you that she really digs. Just being the one, like you're the one for her. All right. What else, Archangel Michael? Can you forgive me for, you know, for obviously having said something or done something that was not necessarily that, not that it may not have been necessarily not nice, but it was the way you've taken it maybe hurts you, or both. Okay. And so 2 more messages from our gal to, like, our cross watcher to our masculine, please, Archangel Michael. You're so beautiful. Yep. And I'm not sure what I feel anymore. So it's like she has eyes for you, right? Eyes for you. But at the same time, she's in conflict because she hasn't heard from you yet. So remember, I asked what it was that she would say to you before or after you actually connect. Okay, guys, but when I look at men, like young men, like whatever, movie stars, you know, they get their pictures up online. Whenever I watch a movie, I always Google the cast of whatever show I'm watching, and you'll see them as they were when you check the images on Google, and oh, they're so pretty. Sometimes, you know, the women are too, right? But are kind of like men, right? So I can dream. But yeah, they're so pretty when they're young, because especially in those pictures, they're just like flawless, right? Like Johnny Depp, he's so pretty when he was young. So pretty, you know, just so pretty. Who else? What other guy was really, really pretty when they were young? Like Brad Pitt. Come on. Okay, guys, so I hope that was good for you. Check with you Monday, and take care of yourself. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.